with cornerback Camryn Bynum after his Cal Pro Day 2021. We'll go ahead and get started with a question from, hopefully I do it better this time, but Matheus Ornelas from Brazil.
Way better the last name. Way better.
All right, go for it.
Ken, congratulations for the pro day and for
Thank
like
you.
all your career in Cal. We are talking about numbers of today, but you have numbers since you got in Cal. Like every year, you have like passing, defending, you have ends, you have numbers for all these years, and a lot of scouts who you as a ink stick cornerback that it's really important for the next level. You think this is a kind of skills that you can train, or is the kind of stuff you're born with and you can develop the kind of thing?
I think everything is trainable in football overall, just because you're not born with natural ability to be good at football. Obviously, there's some people that are, but to really be elite and get to the next level, you have to have instincts and be able to do that. But your mental approach to the game has to be top notch. So I think that's the biggest thing of knowing what to do, when to do it, and getting your technique right before anything. That'll make you able to get good numbers like in the test, good numbers on the field, and just be a good football player overall.
And just a quick follow-up. You were captain 2 years in a row, 2019, 2020. How is for you like have this big group of guys and be selected as captain?
That means everything to me. Just seeing how my teammates view me as a player and as a person, and how just being a captain is like probably the highest honor that I've had. I've had accolades, first team this, second team that, but being a captain meant way more than that, because that's how my teammates view me and people that I play with and play next to. Seeing how if they view me like that and vote me as a captain, that means anything. That means more than any personal thing that I can attain at all.
Thanks a lot. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go to Jeff Ferrato from Cal Sports Report.
Hey, Cam, how you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm all right. Give us your evaluation on how you think today went for you.
I think today went great. Most of all, I had fun. Been training for 3.5 months now, since January. So my biggest goal out here was to just show what I can do. Not even chasing numbers, but having fun and showing that, okay, he's been actually training really hard during these 3 months, and not be nervous or do any of that, just because I know it's natural. I've been doing this so long. It's just another day, just a glorified Thursday with a couple more eyes on me. So like my performance, didn't go out there to chase numbers, just want to do my best, and I think it paid off well.
You know, all the different projections on the mock drafts are all over the map with you. I don't know if you pay attention to that stuff, but some of them have
Not
you
at all.
picked in the third or fourth round. A couple of them don't have you being drafted at all. How do you deal with that, and how do you proceed now as you're getting closer to the draft on what that means?
I haven't looked at not one mock draft, read one article, any of that this whole time. I think that I call all that poison. So that's something that is not going to matter at the end of the day, because whoever drafts me there's one team needs to fall in love with me in the first, second, third through seven, whatever it is. I still have to go out there and make the team. So at the end of the day, don't read it all. It's all poison to me. And I just do football, do that, get drafted wherever. Even if I go undrafted, I'm going to make a team. I'm going to have a long career.
And do you have a sense that there's somebody out there who does love you?
I hope everybody.
Beautiful. Thanks, Cam. Good luck.
Thank you.
We'll go to Trace Travers from Rivals.
Cam, good to see you, and good to see you in
Good to
such
see you.
good spirits after this. You went to the Senior Bowl, and what was some of the feedback that you got in the aftermath of that?
One glaring thing that I saw every single team asked if I'm willing to play other positions other than corner. Because I know at Cal, I've only played corner all 4 of my years, and something that they see in my games that I could be versatile and be able to play inside and nickel, be able to play back at safety. So I told them, whatever you need me at, wherever you guys slot me at, I'll play football. I'm a football player. I'm a defensive back, not just a cornerback. So I think I'll be elite wherever I go to.
Yeah. Yeah, and you said you've been training for the last 3.5 months. What have you been doing? Where have you been doing it?
I've been training in Dallas, Texas at Michael Johnson Performance. So one of the best places for speed. Went there last year just to test it out and see what it was like during my winter break. So I got a year head start on all the speed stuff, so I can have stuff to work on throughout the year during my off season. Loved it when I went and was able to get a good head start coming in there January, not having to learn any of the movements or any of the new techniques, so I can just have a way more productive training thing. And I think it paid off really well. So that's the main thing I've been doing: speed work, stay on my footwork, my DB stuff that I do literally every single day, working on my footwork, my technique. That's something I do in my little backyard, in my apartment, on the balcony. Like anywhere I can do that, I get that done. So that's something that's never left my game. So that's the biggest thing, even more than any training. Still got to stay football sharp.
Fantastic. Thanks, Cam.
And we'll go to Phil Robinson from Postgame Central.
Cam, what's up, bro?
How you
Congratulations.
doing? Thank you.
Good. I was watching your Senior Bowl practice, and so the question that I had first was, what's it like stepping up in competition against wide receivers when you start playing the better and better guys, and they start getting the better of you at times, and you gotta crawl back into it and get to that spot that you get to do your thing.
Mm-hmm. So my mentality is next play. So I go in there, I obviously want to win. If I don't win, I learn from it in that split second. Okay, he caught the ball. What did I do at the line? Did I have a bad step? Were my eyes bad? So I process all that real quick and hop right back in because I want to get my get back on whoever it is. So that's my mentality just in football overall. If I make a good play or bad play, move on to the next one because there's always going to be room for improvement. So it's one thing I'll never do. I know I had some trouble playing in the slot and lost some reps in the Senior Bowl, but didn't slow my reps down, didn't shy away from anybody, was able to go right back out there and win and get better every single day. So that's always my goal whenever I play.
Outstanding. And you said have you been training by yourself, or have you been working with somebody in terms of some of your DB drills and running?
In both. So obviously training at the facility, we have a DB coach there, Clay Mack, real good, real great coach. He's a technical coach, making sure every little detail from our stance to our first step and our breaks, everything's perfect. Really helped me keep my pad level down and be real comfortable coming out of breaks, and then still training with my trainer from back home, Anthony Brown. And those are two coaches. Like my coach came out to Texas a couple of times to train me. So that group of people just helped me get ready for everything, and really thankful that it paid off.
Good. What type of defense are you looking to get into?
Whoever drafts me, it doesn't matter. We played everything at Cal, so I don't have any preference because at the end of the day, I'm just an X on the whiteboard. So put me in a cover 3, I'll play cover 3, cover 4, whatever.
Good deal.
Okay, we've got Andre Robinson from Challenger Community News.
Thank you, Kyle. Cam, congratulations on your pro day.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So here's my question. Do you think playing in the Pac-12 helped you as far as speed and athleticism with the next level that's coming up? Do you think that helped you?
Yep, I think it helped me like a lot, especially at Pac-12 is a big passing league, a lot faster, smaller. I wouldn't say smaller. I say a lot quicker, faster guys around here. Obviously, SEC and all those other conferences get all the notoriety, but Pac-12, I love how like pass heavy it is. So that'll get you ready for the next level. And there's great competition. And you see a lot of Pac-12 players making it big at the next level just because how prepared they are.
Follow-up question real quick. There's some naysayers out there that say you struggle with larger pass catchers. DK Metcalf and those guys are in the league. A lot of pass catchers are big, tall, physical. What's your technique on it, on handling these guys?
Be more physical, use my length, use my strength, my speed, everything, my technique, because I think I'll be elite going against anybody. So that's something I pride myself in, being able to cover whoever, big guy, small guy. Where I go in at safety, I have to play in the slot against a smaller guy, or I'm on the outside against 6'6", 250 receiver, it doesn't matter. Anybody can get beat.
All right. Thank you for your time, Cam.
Appreciate
Congratulations
it.
again.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go back to Jeff Fratto from Cal Sports Report.
Yeah, Cam, one of the questions that your two teammates was asked that I thought was pretty interesting was, who's out there that's in the NFL maybe that you pattern your game after or borrow from or admire?
I'll say my main one, Richard Sherman, back when he was playing in Seattle. He's a real great technician. Not the craziest athletic guy. That's why I respect his game like crazy, because he's not a super burner like that, but his mental approach to the game and his technique is second to none, especially back in his prime. So that's somebody I watched back then, get a lot of different techniques from him. We played a similar technique. And then in the game now, Jalen Ramsey, just because he's obviously the best and he's actually a technician. So that's something I really model my game after and learn from him a lot.
And if I could ask you a follow-up, I talked to you a couple months ago about going to the Michael Johnson training facility, and you mentioned it today. Have you ever seen him run?
Nope. Unfortunately, COVID kept him out the facility this year just because I don't know if he's traveling and going different places. Don't want to put us in any danger, but haven't seen him run in person. Seen him online, and it's crazy watching him. And being at that facility just puts me at ease knowing that this is the best coaching around.
When you watched him run on tape, what did you see?
I could see how mentally tough he was, just like his tenacity. And he said he would go into races not wanting to win, trying to break a world record every time he ran. You could see that in the way he runs and just his mentality behind it. And how he was just a goer.
He's pretty good.
Great.
Thank you, Cam.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go back to Matheus Ornelas from Brazil.
Cam, one last follow-up, because I really like the Andrew question about like the level that you play in the Pac-12. Like, you have the chance for going through the Senior Bowl, that you have a lot of guys that are talented. And how it was for you, like after being in a Pac-12 that you consider like a really strong, be on the Senior Bowl and match up with this all other guys, and what's the big difference, or what do you think about the level of the Senior Bowl?
Being at the Senior Bowl, you know you're going against the best in the country. A lot of experienced guys. Obviously, it's called the Senior Bowl, so everybody played a lot of football in their career. So people are a lot smarter than just the regular average guy, and it was real competitive too, because obviously we're there to play for something, trying to get our draft stocks up and trying to compete and just be the best. So that's something that stood out to me, people's competitiveness, and it was really fun going against the best guys in the country and seeing where you level up to it. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing I saw during the whole week was people getting better every single day and not really they'll bounce back after reps, knowing that you're going against the best people. You may get beat, but it's still going to be competitive.
Thank you.